get it started right away, huh? Man. Man, it's always great to win at home, don't get me wrong. I knew it was going to be a lot of energy in that building, which it was. I'm just so happy to win. I think as a group, we did extremely well on the defensive end late. Obviously, we gave up a lead. That's okay. We got the win in the end. And I'm just happy to get that first win.
Jimmy, you were able to make some big plays down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Talk about when the lights are shining brightest, how do you just kind of show that?
I mean, I just think I get used to doing what I do every day. In the morning, late at night, just going out there and playing basketball the right way. Getting a couple stops, getting to the open floor, share the ball, and more importantly, make some shots. But I think I did what my team needs me to do.
You hear the chants from the fans early and as it go on, or you just
you can for sure hear it. And this I've always said this, that one, y'all have, or we have some great fans. It's definitely an advantage. And then y'all have probably one of the catchiest things in that whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year deal. Home, when I was away team, I was always singing it, so it's still stuck in my head.
Hey Jimmy, Ben talked about you guys just made eye contact on a certain play. Didn't need to be verbalized. He knew what you were thinking. You knew what he was thinking.
Yeah, I tell him before every game, I think I'm a wide receiver. So if you throw the ball up in the air, I'll probably Antonio Brown it, except for I won't take out running with the ball because that's a travel. But I'll definitely catch it, and he gave me one of those and put the ball in there.
How long do you think it's going to take before you guys get more of those communication things settled in? Like there was a couple of missed opportunities with you and JJ where someone was running one way, you thought you were going to start with the ball. How long do you think that it would take to get those?
Not very long. It's so different when you're out there with different guys, and then you got to kind of pay attention to who's out there and what their strengths are, so you know what to do. On that particular play that I know that you're talking about, it was my fault because I went into the paint and I went and told JJ, my bad. He was like, yeah, this, that. But that's part of the game, and it happens. Hopefully it won't happen again. And knowing me, it'll probably happen again. I'm telling you, when you put 5 really good basketball players out there, the job's easy because the ball is going to move. Guys are going to shoot the ball when you're open and pass it to the open guy. If they're not, basketball is just that simple. With this group of guys, it's really easy.
Did you want Mitchell those last couple of possessions, or how did it? You just stuck to him?
Yeah, I think I love to compete on the defensive end. We all knew as of late he was going to have the ball. I'm not gonna lie, he almost made me fall that one time in transition. I went back to the bench and was like, if he would have hit me and I hit the ground, it would have been really bad. But he's a hell of a player. His confidence is really high. There's really nothing that he can't do out there on the floor. And the crazy thing is, he's just in here too.
You got a lot of looks off that handoff with Ben at the elbow in the high post. What does that do with his body out there and his ability to see the floor?
Man, I'm telling you, he sees plays before they ever happen, which makes my job really easy because when we're walking out the huddle, he's going to say, hey, this is what's going to happen. It's fine with me. I'm listening to you. You've been in this offense way longer than I have been. And he makes the right plays every time. It's great to play with a guy like that.
We're talking with Brett about sort of your comfortability with talking up in the huddles and during timeouts. And, you obviously haven't been here that long. What is it that you're saying when you're going to those guys?
For the most part, that everything's going to be okay. This basketball game it's a game of runs. You're going to miss some shots, you're going to make some shots, you're going to get some stops, you're going to score. Like it's part of it. But all in all, if we stand together, everything's going to work itself out. Nobody get down on one another, nobody get down on themselves. It's a team game, and in the end, we're going to win.
There's nothing in you that you feel like you need to hold off from saying things you feel real good going in right now?
Yeah. I think everybody knows when I say something to you, it's never personal. It's not. And if you want to win, you're going to take that criticism. Same thing with me. Like somebody said something to me, like JJ was like, hey, don't do that. And I was like, you're probably right. It was my fault. But everybody wants to win, so you know, we taking it stride and we try to do what they see out there.
Brett mentioned this, and you could kind of see it out there that Ben, out of anybody, is probably going to have as big of an adjustment as anybody with you on the court. Kind of another ball dominant guy out there. When you first got here, did you feel like you needed to talk to him at all?
I got a serious cramp in my calf right now, so I don't even know what you were saying. But can you please start over?
Did you feel the need to talk to Ben at all when you first got here? Him being another, you guys both kind of being ball dominant players, and him being the young guy, you being the old guy.
I'm not old. I'm 29. But with that being said, no, I just tell him to play his game. You know, I know where you want the ball on the floor, and to the best of my ability, I'm going to get you the ball in your spot so where you can be successful. And he does the same thing with me. I'm telling you, the game's really simple, and it's really easy as fast as we move the ball. But we need the ball in his hand because he's probably the best decision maker that we have.
Speaking of really simple things, you created a corner three for Landry Shamet early in the game, where you just sort of, you were on that right side wing and you just sort of drew attention from his man.
It happens a lot. I tell everybody, if I'm on the, I probably shouldn't say that, never mind, because then I'm going to give myself up in the scout report. Just always be ready to shoot in the corner.
Whatever you thought this night would be like going into, coming here today, was it, what you imagined, was it better than that, or just?
It was great. Like I said earlier, it's always good to win. But I already knew that this crowd was going to be really, really excited. They're always like that, even when I was in the away team. But now that I got them on my side, it's even better for me.
Jimmy, you're playing with two of the most dynamic players in the league, Joel and Ben. Have you really had a chance to really sit and think about what you guys can accomplish when you guys really get clicking together?
I haven't. These games come fast. I've been on an airplane so often now that after this back-to-back, I'm not trying to skip the game that we have tomorrow. Then I can sit and talk about it because we'll probably have a day off. Not sure yet. But other than that, these games come so fast. I'm so locked in trying to win. But I got a clue in how good we can really be.
You seemed a whole lot more aggressive this game. And the other one just seemed like, a filling out process. And just talk about that.
I came out gunning, I can tell you that. They just told me to be me, Coach Brown called me last night and said, hey, I remember one time you were in the building and scored 50. And he was like, do that. And I was like, okay. And then when we got in the little walkthrough this morning, he was like, remember what I told you? I said, yep. He was like, do that. And I was like, okay. And so it came out a little bit more aggressive.
You ever think about that night, man, when you scored 53 against the Sixers? And that was incredible.
Yeah, it was a big one. As the away team, let's just hope I get a 50 ball under my belt, if need be.
Yeah.
As the home team now, that was a long time ago since I'm so old.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, thank you. Good to see
Wow.